welcome back to Cravings with Adventures. I'm Karen Ahmed and I'm super excited to share this recipe with you. Today we're making Butter Chicken Biryani. Yes, you heard me right. We are combining all of the awesomeness of butter chicken with biryani and serving it in one amazing fusion dish. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get cooking. I'm going to start with 2 cups of long grain basmati rice and I'm going to soak this for 30 minutes to remove any excess starch. Basmati is the #1 choice to make a biryani. The grains are long and they don't clump together the way some other rice varieties do. Next, I'm going to work on the chicken. I have 1 pound of boneless chicken thigh cubes here. This is roughly about 500 grams. And I'm going to marinate them in 1 cup of tandoori marinade. You can either mix together store-bought tandoori masala with yogurt, or you can also use my tandoori blend. I will leave that link at the end of this video as well as in the description. I prefer to marinate my chicken overnight, but a minimum of 30 minutes would work too. Once the chicken is marinated, I'm going to skewer these onto some metal or bamboo skewers. If you like, you can also marinate and grill the full boneless thighs and just cut them into cubes later. You can also use bone-in chicken, and if you have tandoori chicken that's left over, you can use that as well. It's a miserable day today, it's raining and cold, and my barbecue is having a really tough time heating up. I'm tempted to cook the chicken in a pan or my oven, but I'm going to suck it up and get out there. If you don't have access to a barbecue, you can stick these in an oven or you can even pan fry them. Once my barbecue is nice and hot, I'm going to add the skewers to the grill. What I love about cooking these for butter chicken is that you only need to cook the meat just about halfway through. The rest of it is going to cook in the gravy later. I'm just looking for a little bit of char, and when I get that, I'm going to flip the chicken over. Once done, I'm going to remove the skewers from the grill and I'm going to allow them to cool. It's now time to get all the ingredients ready to make a really quick butter chicken. I'm going to heat up my pot and add a 1/4 cup of oil. Once hot, I'm going to add 2 cups of sliced onions. I'm going to cook half these onions for the gravy and the other half will get browned a bit longer for the biryani topping. Add some salt, it's going to help draw out all the water and it's going to enable the onions to brown faster. Even though a 1/4 cup may seem a lot of oil, you may need to top it up a little bit. When the onions are brown but still soft, remove half and keep them aside. To the rest of the onions, I'm going to add 8 whole cashews, which later will be used as a topping for this dish. This is a quick way to make fried onions, but if you want to learn how to make a big batch for storage, I will leave that link at the end of this video as well as in the description. Once the onions are nice and brown, I'm going to remove them and keep them aside. In the residual oil, add 1 tablespoon of chopped dried coriander. Add 1 teaspoon of sliced green chilies. And a 1/4 cup of butter. It can't be butter chicken without butter. Allow the butter to melt. Add the onions back in and I'm going to add some powdered spices. A 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, a half teaspoon of coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon of Pav Bhaji masala. This is just my special ingredient. If you can't find it, you can substitute all-purpose curry powder instead. Mix this in, and before the spices start to burn, I'm going to slide all the chicken off the skewers straight into the pot and mix it well. Add salt to taste. I have 2 cups of blanched and pureed tomatoes here, and I'm just going to pour it in. Many like to use canned processed tomatoes. The color is great, but I prefer the fresh taste of non-processed tomatoes in this recipe. Turn the heat down and add in a half cup of heavy or whipping cream. I'm going to drain out all of the water from the rice, and I'm going to add fresh water and drain it out again till the water is clear. Add 4 cups of water and 1 tablespoon of salt and bring it to the boil. While the water is heating, I'm just going to soak a pinch of saffron strands in a half cup of hot milk. I'm going to throw in some whole spices. 1 2-inch stick of cinnamon, 2 star anise, 2 black cardamoms, 5 green cardamoms, 8 cloves, and 2 bay leaves. I'm going to allow this to flavor the rice as the water heats up. Put a lid on it and allow it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes until the rice is about 3/4 cooked. Once it's cooked, take it off the heat and drain it if there's any residual liquid. Now it's time for the fun part. If I'm making a large quantity of biryani, I usually layer it, but this is a very simple 2-layer biryani. I'm going to start with the layer of butter chicken, and then I'm going to top it with all of that 3/4 cooked rice. I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of melted ghee or butter, and I'm going to add a little bit of food coloring to the top. You can also omit this if you prefer. Add that delicious steeped saffron milk in. Finally, add the fried onions and cashews that we reserved earlier, and to get a tight seal, I'm going to cover this pot with foil, and then I'm going to add the lid. This is going to ensure that the rice finishes cooking in the dum or the steam of the gravy, making the rice flavorful and aromatic. Cook this in a nice hot oven for 20 to 30 minutes. Uncover. Stir with a fork to mix. And serve with fresh mint and coriander leaves. After I made and filmed this video, I remade this recipe several times. My boys love it so much, my older son said that he ate it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This will be gracing our tables for a long, long time. Enjoy! Thank you so much for joining me in Cravings Food Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for butter chicken biryani. If you love this video, do give it a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment below. I love hearing from you. And don't forget, I am running a giveaway on my channel till the end of the year. This includes a box full of my favorite ingredients, including a Cravings apron and a mug. So all you need to do is comment on any video with the hashtag Cravings, and you will be entered automatically for your chance to win. All of the details are in the description. Make sure to share my channel as well as my videos with your family and friends, and ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And follow me behind the scenes on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care and happy eating. Bye.